Welcome, friends, to the Voice of the Woods. I'm Cameron.
And I'm Rosemary. Our first segment is a little trip to paradise to the beautiful Guatemala.
If you have any questions, you can talk to Ms. Hatch.
We'll be right back with the Voice of the Woods.
Hi, Woodland. Ms. Hatch here. We are taking a trip. Woodland Worldwide is sponsoring a trip to Guatemala, which is a Central American country, in April of 2015. So next year, during April vacation, we'll be taking a group of students and teachers to Guatemala in order to do service work with a group called Starfish One by One. Starfish One by One is an organization that helps girls in Guatemala, particularly in the area of Antigua and Lake Atitlan. It helps girls to empower themselves through education and work opportunities. They do all sorts of different activities, but the goal is really to build young women who are self-sufficient and who can earn a living. Because unfortunately, both here in the United States and around the world, women and girls are oppressed in ways that don't necessarily affect men. And women and girls sometimes need a different way of getting to the top of their field. And so we're really excited to get to Guatemala and to work with these young ladies, to work with the people who help them to see Guatemala. The first couple of days before we go to Lake Atitlan to work with Starfish One by One will be in Antigua, which is the colonial capital, the colonial center of Guatemala. It's beautiful, cobblestone streets, very European. So we're excited to get to know the people there, to experience the culture, to taste the food, and just to have a really life-changing experience. I've been fortunate enough to travel to other developing countries in my life, and it changed the way I saw the world. It changed the way I saw myself, and I hope that we're able to provide that opportunity to other students and to faculty here at Woodland.
Woodland Worldwide has always wanted to have a service trip to a developing country. And so we have worked with an organization called Walking Tree that specializes in service trips for high school aged kids. And so in April of next year, Woodland Worldwide is taking a group of faculty members, some graduates, some students presently involved in Woodland Worldwide, and we're going to head to Guatemala. We're actually going to be working with a group of girls ranging in ages from elementary school to high school. And they're part of this program that's called Starfish One by One. And it's an organization that's nonprofit that's in Guatemala that helps and provides support to Mayan girls. Unfortunately, these indigenous girls in Guatemala are very disadvantaged. Many of them don't have opportunities for education. And so what Starfish One by One does is it provides them support and opportunities so they can go to school. So we're going to be working with that organization, Starfish One by One, when we're down there. And we're going to set up a partnership with the Mayan girls. We'll be doing things like bringing supplies, school supplies down for them. We'll be doing empowerment workshops. We'll be hanging out with their families, getting to know a little bit more about their culture and their lives. And then we'll also be doing some fun things. As a matter of fact, we're going to go on a zip lining adventure one day. We're going to do some kayaking, going to do some hiking of the volcanic mountains there. So it's going to be a wonderful combination of service work and exploration and fun.
So if you're interested, we are having informational meetings after school on Monday, May 12th and Wednesday, May 14th. If you miss those meetings or you don't get that information in time, you can always come see myself or Ms. Oliver, or come to any Woodland Worldwide meeting. You don't have to be a regular member of Woodland Worldwide in order to join us. So yeah, Viva la Guatemala.
Welcome back to the Voice of the Woods.
My senses are telling me that hardcore music is going to be very popular.
You know what, Rosie? I agree with you.
Let's take a sneak peek into the hardcore community.
We will be right back with more Voice of the Woods.
The hardcore genre is an offshoot of the punk genre that developed in the late 80s as bands like Minor Threat and Black Flag adopted a more abrasive sonic approach and intensified their sound overall. As decades have passed, the hardcore genre has become a cherished culture and community. Although rejected in the mainstream for the most part, it continues to flourish in the underground, priding itself on self-reliance and a DIY mentality. Hardcore is also alive and well in Connecticut itself, with legendary hardcore bands existing in Connecticut and New England in general, such as Hatebreed, 100 Demons, Death Threat, and a slew of others. The footage you're about to see is of a band called 100 Demons, and it's a segment from their song Time Bomb. The Connecticut hardcore scene also contains a multitude of current acts that are frequently performing and releasing music on a regular basis. Some of these groups include Stranglehold, Nervous System, Aftermath, and Enraged Youth. The footage you're about to see is of a band called Nervous System. They're out of the New Haven area, and they're set to release a full-length album later this year. Hardcore community is known to be a warm and welcoming place regardless of age, race, gender, or any other factor. Its tangibility is what's made it such a prevalent culture for years. If you're interested in involving yourself in the hardcore community, feel free to visit www.thearcagency.org for any and every piece of information regarding underground music, including hardcore, that's taking place in Connecticut.
And we're back.
So, Rosie, you want to go to the skate park after school?
Not today. We have to watch a segment on skateboarding.
Oh, well then. We will be right back with the Voice of the Woods.
Skateboarding is a sport practiced by millions of people daily. There are many different forms of skateboarding, such as street skateboarding, which is skating on various obstacles like rails, off stairs, off drop. Other forms of skateboarding can include vert skateboarding and longboarding, but those don't matter. To get started skateboarding, first you need a board. The normal board consists of a deck, grip tape, hardware, trucks, wheels, and bearings. After getting your skateboard, you can move on to try attempting the ollie, then the kickflip, and a more advanced trick, the chair flip.
So who wants to learn how to kickflip?
Oh, I do! I want to learn how to kickflip.
But what is a kickflip?
I don't know.
I'll show you.
Wow, that's
a
cute.
kickflip. So the basics you want to have for a kickflip are the pop shove it, the ollie, and whatever else you want, like a front shove. Since you're beginners and you suck, let me see how your kickflips look.
Gee dang it. Rats.
So for the kickflip, you're gonna want to put your front foot kinda a couple centimeters away from the bolts, angled a little bit, and have your back foot either fully on the tail or halfway so you get more spin. When you do, you want to pop straight down and flick right here on the nose. Don't flick sporadically, kind of have a controlled flick, and then when you do, it should look like this. That one wasn't real, I wasn't trying. This is how it really looks. Yeah. Alright, since I showed you guys how to do it and the foot placement, let's see how you guys do it now. Alright, now that you can kickflip, you can do cool tricks like me. sir. Wish you could do it like me.
Wouldn't have happened if I had the helmet on.
Oh, look, here's a helmet.
How convenient.
Safety first, kids.
Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go.
If you're looking for a place to skate in Connecticut, there are many skate parks here. There's the Shuffle Park, MSK, Seymour Park, Newtown, and Bristol Park.
Congratulations! You've won